I have some of my girlfriends here on the, that doesn't sound right, does it? What's up guys, Joseph Rackets here, and today in this YouTube video we're going to find out if all girls think the same. So right here we have Amy Lee, we've got Mimi, Edna, and I've also got my mum. So I'm going to be asking these girls a bunch of questions, so sit back and enjoy. First question, should men always pay for the first date?
If they ask you, they should pay, because, you know, they're taking you out.
Yeah.
So a girl never pays first date?
No.
If he asked for the girl to pay or go halves, that would be the biggest put off for me.
100%.
Okay.
And I also feel like I know it's like a very traditional thing, and people are saying like there's like a movement at the moment where, you know, we're all equal. Like, in a way we are, but in so many ways we're not. And I think guys also love a bit of tradition where I want my girlfriend to cook me some dinner. It's like, oh good, I will, but then you got to pay for the first date.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I think it's a balance.
It's nice to think he's a gentleman.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Does he have to be taller than you?
Yeah. I'm really short.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's easy for them.
Like, I wouldn't want to wear heels and be taller than him, because then imagine when you're kissing, you're like,
That's awkward.
yeah, you kind of need him to
Like when
be,
you hug down.
yeah, like at least the same height, or if he's a little bit taller.
Same height with heels on.
With heels, yeah.
Yeah.
With
Heels
heels
on.
So if he's shorter, then it's no?
With heels on, if you're shorter, it's no.
Okay. Is it okay for your boyfriend to have close friends who are girls? For example, meet for coffee and stuff like that?
If I know them as well, like if I've been introduced to them and I can pick up on their vibe, because I feel like girls can pick up on vibes.
Yep.
Like if I know you're trying to like be sneaky bitch, I'm gonna be like, no, this is gonna end right now.
Yeah.
But if I can genuinely see it's just a friendship, I'm like, it's all good. I trust you. If you don't have trust in a relationship, you're screwed anyway.
But then what if like they were friends from way before you guys got together? Like, let's say school or childhood friends, or you know what I mean?
Exactly, that's why I want to meet them and be like,
Yeah, pick
yeah,
up on the
okay,
vibe.
yeah,
Yeah.
totally, it's all good.
And if you're all upfront about it as well.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
tell your partner or wife, girlfriend that you're going to see that person.
I mean, if the roles are reversed, right?
Yeah.
I've got guy friends
Yeah.
that there's absolutely nothing going on there, and
Yeah.
I'd expect my partner to trust that it's just a mate.
Yeah.
So you gotta have like both side expectations on that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
agree.
you just need to meet them first and like figure out, like you said, the
Their
vibe, what they're about. Also, yeah, if you trust them, like, you know, oh yeah, they're just a friend. And if they're a long-term friend, like from school and stuff, then, or like way back, then obviously they're probably a pretty good friend. So you generally trust them a bit more than like a random snake just come in.
Yeah, if it's like, oh, I've got
We
a new
know
mate
about
and you
the
meet them at the club last week, and it's like, I'm not an idiot. Like, sit
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
Like,
that's
Yeah,
different. Does the guy have to work out, or is that not important at all?
oh, it has to work out.
Has to work out,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, the worst turn off is thin arms with like no strength. I feel like it's just the worst. Like, at least you don't have to be like super muscular, but at least feel like you're strong enough to like pick me up or
Pick her up,
something, you
right,
know?
yeah.
Like,
I feel like it comes down to just them actually giving a shit on what they look like.
Yeah,
I feel
as,
like,
as well,
you know?
obviously.
Yeah.
That I think is the thing. But I-
Self-care and stuff.
Correct, especially when you're a young couple and you have kids and all that kind of stuff. But I think like the older you get, I mean, you both kind of relax a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think as long as they look after their appearance.
Take pride in themselves.
Yeah, take pride,
Yeah.
and they present themselves in a, you know, nice, you know, it's like when you go out with your friends, or you want to show off your husband or your
Yeah.
partner or your boy, like, you know, that's your
They need to
trophy.
be
It's just
healthy and,
nice
like,
and,
You don't want
yeah.
a slob next to you. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Is it okay for your partner to like other girls' bikini pictures on Instagram?
Hell no.
It's a really good question.
No.
I don't mind, but
If they're friends, that's fine.
Oh yeah.
I don't mind.
I don't
Yeah,
really.
just like you're
Not just
supporting
like
them.
random girls and then like following a million hot girls. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
that they don't even know.
Correct. Yeah.
if they know them and like support them, like that's totally fine. They're friends, or you know each other. Especially in the fitness industry, you meet a lot of other people, and you know you want to support them. So I feel like that's fine, but
Yeah.
not just like random chicks and like commenting, like tagging their friends, like check this
The
chick
hot,
out. Like,
the flame emoji.
Oh,
See, I don't mind if Joe
The
likes.
heart eyes.
yeah.
Like, I don't mind if Joe likes other girls' bikini pictures, but it would be a worry if I saw the fire emoji under one of them. Then I'd be like,
Or the heart eyes.
Next
yeah.
level.
like yeah, like a like is like, oh cool,
That's
like
a little concerning.
that's a cool picture, or I'm supporting it. It depends what kind of bikini as well. Like you could be, it could be like more
Or the
about
pose.
yeah, or the pose. Like if it's
Yeah.
just, you know, there's different types of
What do you think,
swimsuit
Mum?
pictures.
Well, I've never been in that position.
I know.
so-
Is it acceptable to date your friend's ex?
No,
No,
don't do it.
no.
Girl
Yeah.
code.
No, that's so
It's-
awkward.
it
And you
is
go
awkward.
you go to
And
events
then-
and shit, and they turn up together. Are you kidding?
Yeah, and then
No.
like it's the whole circle gets ruined.
I just feel like that's your friend. Like I just wouldn't even look at that person. Like
Nah.
they're just not an option. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if it was like you're now in your 30s and they dated like when you were in like high school and it was
Yeah.
like
That's different because they're
That's-
probably not even friends anymore.
That's okay.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
that's kind Sandra.
Not a good idea, no.
Yeah, there's like so many other people around the world. Like, why do you have to go for that one person?
Yeah,
There's like literally billions in the world.
Ignore personality completely for this question. Whatever your answer is, it's going to be shallow anyway. What is more important? A lot of money or good looks?
I believe that there has to be some sort of attraction. So looks has to have some play into it because I have to be attracted to that person.
Yeah,
That's,
100%.
that's
yeah.
what's going to make me first chat to the opposite sex, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I was attracted to you when I saw you, hence why I gave you attention. The money's obviously a bonus because it's like, you know, maybe that person's career driven or they've got big goals they've achieved and that's kind of sexy. Like it's nice
but
to
you don't
see.
know that by looking at
So
somebody.
you don't know, but if I was to
Yeah.
pick, I would want to be attracted first
Yeah.
to that
Okay.
person. So yeah.
But you can be attracted and like that guy's really funny or he's got swag. He doesn't need to be like
Before
super
he
attractive.
speaks though, are you going to be attracted?
Yeah, if
he
you're
hasn't
only judging
spoken?
off
There's no
money
personality,
or looks?
nothing. Yeah, I think my first one would be looks.
Looks. Okay.
Everything
What
else
are we
is a-
looking in?
Looks.
Looks.
Everything else is a bonus if it's a good thing.
Yeah, but you also want someone who's a provider, especially if you're going to have children with that person.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's really important as well. But you do need
Yeah, like
attraction.
driven to make something of their life.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah, I
they-
wouldn't date someone that's like super hot and plays PlayStation all day. Like that will
Yeah.
end real quick.
Should the guy always make the first move?
No.
Which movie are you talking about?
Like maybe, like maybe
yeah.
a kiss or.
I made
Yeah,
my
okay.
first move to my fiance.
Yep.
I like it when the guy makes the move, just because I don't want to come across as like too annoying.
I don't think it's
just
annoying.
No,
I
like
Annoying.
But the guy's probably waiting for the girl. Maybe I don't know. It
no,
could
but
go.
I just
think it's in the moment.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I'm totally the other way. I think they should make the first move.
yeah, I
Really?
feel like
Because
they,
I want them to show me that they like me and I want them to
Yeah.
work for me and show me that they
Yeah, well, he showed me that he did like me. That's why I went in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what I
Well,
mean? Like
yeah.
initially I'm like, I'll leave it up to you.
But then we don't know how they think. They could be waiting for us to meet.
Yeah, exactly.
He could be like an introvert.
We
you know,
really
like,
don't know. Like, you
Yeah.
might just go nowhere.
Yeah.
but then like Joe showed so much like, and like you know, you tried how many times, and I was like, wow, this guy really. It's
Yeah, it's
impressive.
Yeah,
It's
he's
persistent. It's
persistent, yeah.
impressive. Like, okay, fine, let's go on a
Persistence.
date.
Persistence.
So
So
yeah,
was his dad.
yeah. Well, I like it because I'm like, oh, he really wants to take me out. Like, fine, I'll say yes.
Yeah, it's
you know?
nice.
Yeah.
I think that's a split one. I think it's situational.
situational,
It's always
yeah.
nice when a guy does, but I also think if you read the situation, you read the room, it could be
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
right situation for a girl to do it. I
Yeah.
did, and it worked out wonderfully.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
it
it's quite
depends.
split.
Yeah.
Can a guy talk about his ex on the first date?
No.
No.
There's so many topics to talk about. Why do you have to talk about that? Like,
So it's an instant no. You'd get up
No.
and it's like,
Instantly
okay.
no. Like I'd shut that conversation down. Like why would you want to know? They're in the past. you
Yeah,
know?
fair enough.
It's like, yeah, would
Like,
you
maybe
talk about
later.
your ex? Like,
Yeah,
that'd be
no.
awkward, eh?
Yeah.
Maybe later to see like why it didn't work out or like you know whatever. But
Yeah.
not
On the first date.
No.
Yeah.
just a conversation killer.
Is it okay for your man to go away on a boys-only trip overseas?
Yeah.
I think so.
Because then I'd want my girls' time.
I want a girls' trip.
Yes, it's okay, but I wouldn't. I don't really like it. In actual fact, when Brian first started going out with me, he says I'm going to go away on a trip to Australia with some mates, and I says okay. He says, can you lend me some money to do that?
So you paid for it as well?
I paid for his trip. I says, you make sure you pay me back. He did. So
Okay,
I
that wouldn't
paid
fly
for
with
it.
me.
We've only been going out 3 months.
That's
Wow,
concerning.
yeah.
You
Girl
only
time's
paid back
important.
last week.
Like, I think girls' trip is fun. Like we went
Yeah,
on
we
a
had
girls'
girls'
trip,
trips,
and
yeah.
so if I'm gonna do that, then you know he has the right to do that too.
I think as long as they're like staying in touch like all the time, send you FaceTime, like hey I'm doing this, like just So you're like
aware of what's
trust
happening.
and like know
Yeah.
what they're up to. It's the same.
And you
goes
could just
both
follow
ways.
all the guys he's with, and you can check all their stories. Be an investigator. Yeah, like where are they? Who's there?
Does the guy have to propose to the girl, or can the girl propose to him?
The guy.
Guy.
Has to propose.
Guy.
Yeah, I think
I
the
find it
guy-
really weird when a girl
If
does
I'm
it.
waiting for the guy to make the move, I'm gonna make
Like
sure. he
tradition,
proposes.
really, isn't it? You know?
Yeah.
That's another traditional
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But some girls have proposed in the past, and
There's nothing wrong with that. We're
there
not
is
judging.
nothing
Nothing
wrong
wrong
with
with
that.
that.
But
It's just
But if the guy wants to, he will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's such a manly thing to do.
If your partner cheats, is there a second chance?
no.
No.
Um,
Tried it.
Cut.
Doesn't work.
I think it's also about how you're going to fight for that trust back and what you have in that moment, and could it be like restored, and if you have enough faith to work together and meet halfway, then I believe anything can work out.
If you're not married or anything, it's like done. Nah, it's
Yeah.
not worth
Before-
it.
yeah.
Yeah. Because you're already seeing the character straight up, and you
Yeah.
don't want to deal with that in a marriage. If you're married and there's like kids involved and it's more deep and there's more roots
Should be
in the
something to work
relationship,
on.
there's
Yeah.
probably some stuff that you need to be able to talk about.
Yeah.
But if you're not committed to that thing, let them go.
Does it matter what the guy does for a job?
No,
Well, give me an
not
example.
really.
Give me an
Yeah.
example.
Really,
Like, is he a
like-
stripper? Probably a bit concerning.
It depends what they're doing. Like,
So I guess
Yeah.
it
What
is-
about like I don't want to put
You mean
anyone's
like-
job down, but like
Careful.
maybe working at like a supermarket or something like that.
If he's
making
really
an
good
effort to
looking and
work.
we've got amazing chemistry and he's a checkout operator, then
That
go,
is
go
what it
you,
is.
go
Yeah,
you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that answer. Does it matter if your man has a celebrity crush?
no.
No.
I've got Leonardo DiCaprio.
I've got a
Oh,
crush.
yuck.
Oh, Titanic! Have you seen him in
Okay,
Titanic?
well, we've moved on from that
Yeah,
time, though, babe.
Yeah, but I
no.
still watch Titanic.
Have you seen recent pics?
I think Eminem's pretty cool. Like,
I got a crush on Eminem.
Weird taste.
I think it's okay.
I think
Okay.
it's fine.
Titanic, no one can argue that.
Top three qualities in a guy.
Loyal, trust.
Honesty. Was he good to his parents? Did he treat his parents right?
Respect, yep.
Yeah, show respect. Does he make you laugh?
Funny. Yep.
Funny. Yeah.
For me, it's like the effort, like the romance, the effort that he puts in. Does he go out of his way to make you feel, I don't know what that word's called.
Appreciated. Special.
Yeah, like, are you his woman? Kind of, what's the word for that?
Yeah.
That.
Does he- yeah.
Also, a man that's like very driven and confident, like he's man,
Yep.
whatever
Yeah.
that is. And then definitely like the open, honest communication that you have.
Yeah, mine
Amy?
would probably pretty much the same as yours. Definitely has to be driven because I'm driven and I want us to be on like the same
level.
wavelength.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also like respectful, like just respectful to each other and like
Friends and family.
yeah, friends, family, but also probably the trust thing as well. Like you want to be able to trust them and just being honest, like
Yeah.
always being honest.
I hate rude guys. Oh, I just
Or like really narcissistic.
Biggest turn off in a guy.
Garlic
Quite
breath.
different.
Garlic breath. Yeah.
Unhygienic. That would be
Yeah, like what
Yeah.
they look like, because you can tell by guys like hands and
yeah, like
just like cleanliness.
Yeah.
like what
Like
they,
dirt under their nails.
yeah, and like their toes as well. Like I've got this thing for toes. Like if I look at your toes and you don't look after them, like I know the type of person you are and we're not going to
Hide your
connect.
features.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, body odor, and for what was it?
Personality.
Yeah, just rude. Like I just can't stand rude people.
Like when the waiter comes over and like,
Yeah.
yeah. That kind of.
Or like, yeah, but even like worse than that, you know, just looking down on people.
Well, that's the whole thing where like they think
Yeah.
they're
They're better
everything.
than-
Yeah,
yeah.
like that's the whole narcissism thing.
Yeah.
Like they can't stop talking about themselves and like
Yeah.
hate that.
Or maybe like a playboy type of guy, like who thinks all the girls like think he's
I
not.
think he's the
like-
thing. Yeah. Yep. And there you go, guys. That was the end of the video. Do all girls think the same? I want to know what your guys' thoughts are in the comment section below. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm now going to be filming a video. Do all guys think the same? Asking a bunch of my mates the same kind of questions. So, if you want to see that video, make sure you subscribe to the channel by clicking the subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in the next video.